From Seth Meyers hosting the Emmys, a new trend among teens, and Disney helping connect a father and son, we are your source for entertainment news. Hello everyone, and welcome to #That. I'm your host, Teresa Santos, here with Billy, Bianca, and Elijah. It's that time of the year again. Time Magazine released their top 100 list of most influential people, and who got to be on the cover? No other than Beyonce. Queen Bee posted for a black and white photo saying, quote, "Shooting for a magazine was eventually one of my goals in life," end quote. Last year, her husband Jay-Z made the list, so it only seems fitting that Beyonce's turn to be on the cover. What are your thoughts of Beyonce making the cover? I mean, I know Elijah's a huge fan.
I love Beyonce. Like, I wish I was married to Beyonce. But no. I think it's great. I think that it's definitely her time to shine, especially nowadays. And why not? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, she deserves it. Honestly, she rocked it this year. Sorry, but she does rock the world. She does rock the world. This was her year. Like that album that came out, like she took over. She deserves it completely.
Yeah. She can do no wrong. If only we had her as our spring concert instead of Capital Cities.
We can't afford that.
Yeah.
I would spend like $500 just to get a ticket to see her.
Especially because it's like a smaller venue.
Not that much.
It's like a smaller venue, so you actually get to see her up close. You maybe get a selfie with her if you get front row.
Right.
I know. I want a selfie with Beyonce.
So. I actually have a poster of Beyonce in my room. So,
do you?
Yeah.
Is it black and white?
No, it's the Super Bowl one where she has like the football jersey on.
Oh.
And, she looks really good.
Are you gonna buy the magazine?
Nice.
Yeah, I actually might.
Yeah.
Hang it up on the wall.
Frame it.
Former Saturday Night Live star and current late-night host Seth Meyers will be hosting the 2014 Emmy Awards. Hosting award shows can be very challenging for even the funniest of comedians, but SNL stars seem to have a good track record. Jimmy Fallon hosted back in 2010, and Tina Fey and Amy Poehler have taken over the Golden Globes. Will you guys be watching the Emmys? I mean, I'm sure it'll be really funny.
Yeah. Seth Meyers is hilarious. Like, I think that he'll be really great for this award show. I mean, I've been following Seth Meyers since his career basically started, and it's just great to know that he's actually hosting this award show. So.
Yeah, I think he's hilarious. I mean, he's perfect for this job because he's just very witty. So on the spot, I feel like he's gonna really go after people on stage too. Like, it's gonna be hilarious.
You need people like that to be good on the spot like that and call people out and be funny. So I don't know. I feel like he's definitely perfect for something like this.
Yeah, definitely from being on SNL, they learn to have no holds barred. So they're never afraid to make fun of someone, especially when Amy and Tina host. They'll call out anyone. They'll never be afraid. They'll never They're always confident in what they're saying, no matter what they're saying, and they're normally just really funny. So I just can't wait.
That's what I hate, because I hate when they're oh, they try to be funny, and you're
no,
you clearly are reading your jokes.
Right.
You're clearly not.
You clearly didn't write them.
Right, exactly, or are behind them. Like you said, they're confident, which is good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to top what Ellen did though
as
a host
it
because
really
she wrote
is,
pizza and took a group selfie. I feel like he has something up his sleeve. I'm excited to see.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree.
And her picture is still the top most tweeted thing in the on Twitter right now.
Yeah.
Still, how many months has it been?
Yeah.
It's been a good amount of time.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hopefully you can top Tammy.
Amy. It's their couple name.
Yeah, right.
Tina and Amy, because they're always funny together.
Right, they are really funny.
Because they're the Oscars, right?
Yeah, Golden Globes.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's okay.
Too many award shows.
There's a lot of award shows.
Seriously.
People magazine released their top 50 list of most beautiful, and Lupita Nyong'o is number 1. The Oscar-winning actress was on the cover of People magazine and says it was exciting and just a major, major compliment to be on the cover. Most beautiful stars from past years have been Gwyneth Paltrow, Beyonce, and Julia Roberts, who has made the list an impressive 4 times throughout her life. Are you guys surprised that Lupita won?
She's gorgeous, I think, and I think that she's always kind of had it right when it came to her outfits and things like that with the red carpet. So I mean, something like this is definitely great for her. And this is another woman in society right now where it's her time to shine. I mean, she's won the Oscars recently, and it's just awesome that she's doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like she has a very unique look. to be chosen for this compared to like Gwyneth Paltrow and Beyonce. Like everyone's so beautiful, but like she's kind of different. She stands out, and like I think she really deserves it too because she's been like really iconic this year.
Yeah.
So I think she deserves it.
I was actually mad because I thought I was going to get the cover.
Really?
But-
Most beautiful woman.
Oh, it's women?
I
thought
think
it was
it's all
people.
women.
Oh, in which case, maybe
Well, you're not telling
I
us
shouldn't
something,
be on
Billy.
this. Maybe I'm not supposed to
Maybe
be on
one
that
day. Maybe one day, Billy.
cover. How about no day?
I thought it was gonna be me, but
I
Don't
can
we
see
all?
it.
Oh my gosh.
well, I mean, good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is that her only movie?
I think so.
I feel like she's
I
starred in like
still don't
another
even
movie,
know
but I
what-
think this is like the big one.
Yeah,
Right.
her big break.
Yeah,
breakout
the one
movie.
that I found, the aspect that I found very interesting about her is that apparently she says she doesn't wear makeup unless she's like actually like on TV or if she's like doing
Right.
like a photo shoot or something. So I mean, it's just kind of cool to like think that like a woman is actually like doing something like that.
Yeah.
Not trying to say like women
No,
don't
no.
always wear makeup, but there's a lot of women who feel like they need to wear makeup in order to like go out the house. And I mean, I don't know what you guys think about that, but
No,
I feel
think
like
it's
celebrities, yeah.
Yeah, celebrities
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah. So.
Great. Right.
You always
Catch
see
me-
you always see those lists of 10 celebrities without their makeup, and they look like complete different people. So it's like good to see a celebrity that's like confident
She
in
actually
their
looks
skin.
good without makeup. Like
Right.
either way, like she looks good. So, all power to you.
When we return, here are our favorite first world problems of the week and a new trend among teens. But first, here's your tweet of the week.
This week's Tweet of the Week is brought to you by the Bobcat Shop. The Bobcat Shop is located at 1010 Sherman Avenue and is your go-to for Quinnipiac apparel and accessories. This week's Tweet of the Week is by @Olivia Wolf. She tweeted, "So, Quinnipiac University is literally the prettiest campus in the world. I don't understand why no one knows it. Make sure to follow us at #ThatQU on Instagram and Twitter for a chance to be featured on our show."
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Qcash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
It's time for our favorite problems that aren't real problems.
I wanted to watch Netflix, but my internet is down, so I have to watch cable TV. #first world problems.
That's
Not
my
only is
life.
this a first world problem, this is a Bobcat Net problem and a Quinnipiac problem all wrapped into one.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. I watch so much Netflix. And it's
I
like,
can't get into Netflix. Like I don't know, it's weird.
don't
like,
start. You'll never
No,
it's
no,
like
no,
a black
no.
hole. It is a black
Netflix
hole.
is incredible.
I heard like once you start, like you just can't stop like binge
Yes.
watching just like all these different shows and.
I
my
need
God.
to go to Netflix Anonymous.
I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with you.
I'm probably gonna fail out of school because of Netflix.
Oh my gosh.
But my excuse is I'm a film major, so I'm researching for future jobs.
Smart.
That's who I am.
Netflix 101, that's what I'm majoring in.
I actually had this first world problem last night. It kept like loading, and I'm like, hello, I'm trying to watch Netflix and not do my homework.
Yeah.
Like, I was like very bothered, but first world problem at its finest.
Do you guys ever use Hulu?
No.
Yeah, but now you have
Now
to like
that you have
pay
to
for
pay-
everything. So why am I gonna
Oh,
do
now
that?
you have to pay for everything because I know it was like
Right.
certain videos you like didn't have to pay for, but now.
But now it's like everything that you want to watch is like
Yeah.
they got you in, and you're like, I'll just
See,
use
I'm
someone's
like a
Netflix
huge like
account.
YouTube watcher, so like YouTube is like my thing.
Roller
so,
coaster videos.
Well, that too, yeah. In case you guys didn't know, I love watching roller coaster videos / riding roller coasters. So I get my thrill and excitement by going on YouTube and typing in King the Cobb videos and things like that.
Oh my god.
And watching fails of the week.
Moving on. My My camera is broken. I can now only take selfies. Hashtag first world problems. I mean, if this ever happened to me, I probably wouldn't have an issue with it because all I do is take selfies.
I don't think
Your
we'd really
Snapchats are
notice a
so
difference.
What?
I don't think we'd notice a difference if it was broken or not.
Yeah, if you're friends with me on Snapchat, it's
Billy.
Billy.
No, her Snapchat.
yeah, I
do
only
you get
send
all
selfies.
7 million throughout the day?
Yeah.
But they're funny.
Yeah.
She's like, bring me food.
I love myself. I'm not ashamed.
Elijah's the selfie king.
I know.
Yeah, you are.
If you
Actually,
guys
not-
go back into the YouTube iCarves, you will see a pack that I did about taking selfies. I went around campus and took some selfies with the people that I interviewed. So make sure you go check that out.
Not only selfies, but Instagram. Posing for Instagram is
I
like.
love Instagram.
I think
used to
you're
hate it at
minoring in
first.
that. I think you're
Now, like,
minoring
I
in
post
posing.
like 4 or 5 times a day at Elijah Westbrook.
Get at that.
Follow.
All right, moving on. My professor erased the board before I was finished copying. Hashtag first world problems. Happens to me all the time. The worst is when like the professor is like doing a PowerPoint presentation and they're like going through the PowerPoint slides so fast. So I'm like trying to like copy down. They're like, well, it's on Blackboard. And then you get to Blackboard and then like it's not there. And I'm like, come on now. Like,
Really? Because I'm always like, are you going to post this on Blackboard?
Yeah.
And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay. And then they're usually like, yes. And then I'm like, yes. Facebook.
I'm always that kid that's like, can you go back, please? Can you go back? Like,
You're so studious.
I have this one science teacher, all he does is his PowerPoints are just pictures, but then when you go to study for the test, it just looks like a foreign language because it's like pictures of
words.
molecules and stuff.
Oh no.
And there's
It's like,
just
how do
no
you study from that?
description.
There's no like footnotes.
No. And like in class, he just
Google image search that.
he just rambles on it, and he just draws pictures on the board.
what?
So like you can't even you can't draw a picture on your computer in class.
Gotta
So,
use
like-
real old-fashioned, Billy.
I don't think I know how to write anymore. Like what is a notebook?
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
First there was the cinnamon challenge, then snorting Smarties, and now it's called Beezin. Beezin involves putting Burt's Bees chapstick on your eyelids to experience a high. This chapstick is made from all natural ingredients, which makes teens think that the trend is perfectly harmless, but doctors think otherwise. Doctors say that by Beezin, you open up yourself to numerous infections, one being symptoms similar to pink eye, and in extreme cases, you could even go blind. What are your thoughts on this trend?
This is probably one of the most horrendous things I've ever heard.
I actually know people who
done it?
bees.
Here at school?
Yeah, and like I've actually seen them do it, and I'm like,
Does it like work? They said?
they
claim
say it
it
works.
does.
I'm like, I'm never. Why would I
'Cause
ever
the
put
menthol or
chapstick
whatever,
on my eyelids?
It's like
that's-
minty or something.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
That
Who
is so
came
weird.
up with this? Like, how
Who
did
was
you
like,
discover
my eyelids are
my
chapped?
eyelids are chappy? Like, what?
I don't
I'm
know.
already blind as it is, so I can't afford anything else. Like if I don't have my glasses, it's bad.
Yeah. Like just the fact that like you're putting chapstick on your eyelids, like I don't understand like how that works.
Like,
They have eye cream for that.
Right.
why do you
I
need to
just
get
don't
high?
understand.
Maybe it's like a psychological thing. Like they think they're getting high, but I don't know.
Well, you know when
like,
it burns your lips if you put, I don't know if you used Burt's Bees before, but like, because it's kind of minty, so like it kind of burns because that means it's like working or whatever. But like, why would I be like, let me put some on my eyes? Like, no.
I'll continue living above the influence for now.
Yeah, for sure.
We watched MTV as kids and went to Dare.
Right.
We don't do that. Leonardo DiCaprio is at it again. It is rumored that he could be playing the role of Steve Jobs in the untitled movie about the Apple CEO founder. It was also rumored that director Danny Boyle wanted Christian Bale to play this role. Leo stated that the past year he wanted to take a break from filming for a little bit after appearing in 3 movies consecutively. I feel that if he gets this role, it could be his chance to win an Oscar. I really am, like, I want him to win one so bad
Yeah.
every year.
I want him to win an Oscar, but do we really need another Steve Jobs movie? How many different ways can they portray his life?
He changed the
Like-
technology world,
Billy.
Billy.
I know, but still, like,
Don't you know you only use computers and not
I know, like I would be like dead if it wasn't for him. But like, you can only portray his life so many ways.
That's extreme. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
If you know me, I'm constantly playing on my iPhone, my iPad, my Mac. I'm constantly getting
Are you an
addicted to
Apple
some-
user?
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Just a little bit. Just slightly an Apple fanboy.
So
my
then
gosh.
stop bashing Steve Jobs. He's like
Yeah.
Jesus to
He
you.
saved your
Okay,
life,
right.
according to you.
Okay, but do we really need 3 movies about him?
No, probably not.
Probably
Probably not, but like
Leonardo-
this is definitely
Leonardo
Leo's opportunity
DiCaprio,
to win an Oscar, though.
He deserves this
Yeah.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He deserves the
does.
Oscar, yes.
Yes.
But you just
Maybe
don't think
not for
in
this
Not
movie.
for
right?
yours.
Christian Bale, I hope you get it as per Billy. Pop star Justin Bieber was apparently questioned upon his arrival back to the U.S. at the Los Angeles airport. TMZ says that this is standard procedure for someone with a record like Bieber, and it does not mean that he's getting arrested or anything, but officials questioned him and no formal action has been taken, and the Bieber is scheduled for a trial in this summer due to his DUI charge in Miami, and he's awaiting trial for a misdemeanor assault charge in Toronto. Justin Bieber needs to stop.
It really does.
Can we please
Like,
just deport him? It makes me embarrassed to say I'm Canadian.
You're Canadian.
are you really?
Yeah.
You are.
Really?
No, you're not.
My grandmother immigrated
You have
here.
dual citizenship,
No, but I want it.
so you're not really Canadian.
Well, I
It's
have
in your
Canadian
blood.
heritage, yeah.
I'm just,
Same thing.
I'm just so sick of hearing about Justin Bieber. Like,
come
we
on.
get it. He messed up. He made mistakes. Like,
Right.
let him pay out his consequences. Like, stop talking about it. Like, enough's
like
enough. He's a
Lindsay
kid.
Lohan.
Everyone makes mistakes. Like,
See, I can't
so
like
sick
I
of it.
can't figure him out. Like there are days where I feel bad for the kid, but there are some days I'm just like, Justin, like what are you thinking? Like
Right.
why? Like
He's
you
not
know.
thinking.
And I mean, I hope like these little things are little scares to help him sort of like straighten up and fly right, so to speak, because like he needs to like get it together. He's what 20 years old now. Like he.
Maybe
Something like
21.
that.
Yeah.
It's just come on now. Like you're such a like big influence. Like all these people, especially
Little
like, around-
girls, like
yeah.
they're gonna be like you now.
Exactly,
Are you kidding?
So he needs to get it together.
We're talking about May weekend when we return. But first, here's your Instagram of the week.
This week's Instagram of the Week is brought to you by the Bobcat Shop. The Bobcat Shop is your source for custom printing and embroidery for your team, organization, or group. The Bobcat Shop is located at 1010 Sherman Avenue, just 2.5 miles from the Mount Carmel campus. This week's Instagram is by @FangRush. They posted this picture of the library reflecting on the windows of the Student Center, giving a unique view of it. Be sure to follow #that on Instagram and Twitter for a chance to be featured on our show.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Qcash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Welcome back. Here are our favorite Quinnipiac problems of the week.
The concert is free in case anyone missed the emails in there, please. #Quinnipiac problems. Literally everywhere you look, capital cities, free. It just screams desperation.
I mean, this happened with OAR too. They didn't give it for free, but it was like $5, and I wasn't gonna go, and then I went last minute. It was actually really fun. Not that many people were there, so you were able to like enjoy it, and it was a good time.
Yeah.
I liked OAR, but like the whole being at a concert and it being like empty, I just kind of feel like that'd be weird.
I felt bad for them.
Yeah, like
you
the
know?
low, like, because I doubt there's any like energy and like atmosphere in the crowd. Because
Right.
there's so little people. Like I went to Dropkick Murphys when they were here and it was packed and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
yeah. I know, that's why I really feel bad for like capital cities because they are really successful and popular, but just like we don't have the fan base for them.
Right.
So
I
it's
only know
like
that one
embarrassing.
song.
Yeah, Safe and Sound.
Safe
Yeah.
and sound.
It's just so sad, like walking past like the tables where they're like selling the tickets and like no one's
And
like
you're just
there.
like, don't
Yeah.
ask
And I'm
me
just like,
questions.
no.
I almost feel like I need to take a ticket just out of like guilt, just so like they
I
feel
think
good
I might
that
actually
someone's gonna
go. Like I live at York Hill, the arena's right there. Like why not? It's free.
Right.
At this point, Let's just do it.
It's this Friday, so
Yeah,
I
right.
mean,
Wait, I thought
I'll
it
do a
was
pack
Sunday.
on it.
is it Sunday? I thought it was on
Friday.
It's Friday,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's Friday, yeah.
So like,
Maybe I will go then.
Yeah.
I thought it was Sunday.
Gonna go with
'cause-
me, Billy?
Sure.
Yeah.
we can all
cool.
go together. Everyone, we're all gonna go.
Right.
Let's go.
I don't know if I should be a proud RA for my hallway racking up $10,000 in damages over the weekend. Hashtag Quinnipiac problems. I mean, I know we're going to discuss this into further detail in a little bit, but this is hysterical.
Like,
It's ridiculous.
I
I know me
why?
and you were just chilling when one of our RA friends were over the weekend.
Yeah.
And like it was middle of the day, and we were just walking through, and there was already a ton of tiles all over the place.
It looks like,
Like,
and
why
it's
do
like
you
it's
do that?
earthquake
3 o'clock
came
in
through
the
and-
afternoon.
oh.
What is so
Yeah,
fun
talk.
about punching a ceiling? Like, are you,
we'll talk about it in a minute.
Yeah. I just have to introduce it.
Finished my test in under an hour and don't have class for another 2, but I don't want to lose my spot in North Lot. Hashtag Quinnipiac problems.
This happens to me often.
Happens to me all
My
the time.
God.
Yeah.
All the time.
I'm always like, who needs to write down? Who needs to write down? Call all my friends, and like, I'm always like, Billy, can I drive you down? He's like, no, and I'm like, but he doesn't need to come down. So I'm like, but I need a good
friends.
spot. I
Yeah.
stalk people.
Do you really?
Oh yeah, no, I don't stalk. I go, hey, are you leaving? Because I hate when someone just follows me. I'm like, ask me, and I'll
Right,
let
right.
you follow me. But
That's the thing. Like when you're living at York Hill or like even like off campus, like you have to like plan your classes accordingly where they all like sort of like come consecutively after one another. Because if you have a class at 9 a.m. and then one at 12 and then one at 3, like how I do, and I end up sitting in the media suite all day long, like watching roller coaster videos, like then you go
really
crazy after a
I
while.
can attest
so-
to that. I'm just on team no car, so I'm stuck with the shuttles. So There's
I'll
no
drive
winning.
you.
our classes are never the
I
same.
know.
So I guess I'm just stuck with the shuttles.
It's too late now. I'm
Right.
leaving.
Oh well.
The weather is getting nicer and the school year is coming to an end, which only means one thing, May weekend. This past weekend, the Quinnipiac community came together throughout both campuses to hang outside with their friends and enjoy the last few weeks of school. But this nice weather can cause some kids to get rowdy. The freshman dorm building Commons was completely destroyed. Ceiling tiles were broken, as Billy told us before, and the ground throughout they were broken on the ground throughout many of the hallways. And this happens every year, but do you guys think public safety can prevent this better? Or like,
How about they just
it
put
literally
Here's my
happens
thing.
every year.
How did this even happen in the first place? You have apparently there's an increase in amount of RAs that are on duty at the time. You have public safety officers walking around.
And on their bikes and stuff.
But how did you not like see the kids like going around and like?
Right. I mean,
don't
there's cameras,
understand.
so then like
Yeah.
the whole people on the floor get charged. And
Right.
they split
Yeah.
the $10,000. Like,
Oh, wow.
are you kidding?
I feel like they focus so much on people outside that they don't realize
Right.
like the damage inside, because outside like everyone can be seen, but inside it's like
Right.
no one really knows.
That is
I
right.
mean,
True. I didn't think
kids
of
just
that.
get really excited, I guess.
But the
so-
people that were inside, like you couldn't hear like the ceiling tiles
You're just like,
coming down.
Like, who says that?
Did anybody see the picture that was tweeted about the girl standing on top of Mountain View taking a selfie?
On
yes.
top of the building?
on top
literally-
of the building.
There was
and
someone
there
trying
was
to climb out the window
How do you
too.
get
people on
up
the ground.
there?
It was the most insane thing I've ever seen, and Barstool tweeted at her and was like, she took the selfie game to a whole new level, and I agree.
Oh my God,
I think it was better than the Ellen selfie, honestly.
Really? I didn't
Yeah,
see
absolutely.
that.
That is crazy.
Did
Did you see it?
No, but I saw the
Oh my
one
God.
where like some girl was trying to like climb out the window in Mountain View.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
only she couldn't fit because the windows only extend to a certain point. But like, can you imagine actually trying to like climb like out the window?
Was she on the first floor? Like,
I don't know. I think
It
it was like
looked
the
like she
third
was
floor.
pretty high up.
It was pretty high up.
Well,
yeah.
whoever, if it was the girl that took the selfie, she made it. She made it. And
Yeah.
She got that selfie.
what do you, like,
I'm gonna send it to you all
I'm
later.
kinda
I'm gonna
jealous.
send it to you.
I'm kind of jealous. I wish I had that selfie.
Yeah, me too.
I don't.
I don't.
No, I do.
I'm not risking my
I'm
life
gonna
to
risk
take
my
a
life
selfie.
for a picture.
Okay, let's not be a little dramatic. The ceiling is only like 10 feet right there. Could easily just jump
Break
down.
your leg.
I'm sure her fellow
April is Autism Awareness Month, and Disney currently has 2 movies out. What do you think these two have in common? Not much. But in this case, for the Susskind family, it means everything to them. Owen Susskind is a 23-year-old who suffers from autism. His father says that these Disney animated movies provide ways for Owen to communicate with him and his family. Owen started communicating by repeating lines from The Little Mermaid, Lion King, Dumbo, and Aladdin. His father says he talks about how he feels the way the characters are feeling at that time, and he best relates to the sidekicks. And normally, animated movies aren't good for kids with autism, but this is really helping Owen, so I mean,
this is like amazing. Like
It
I
really
think that's
is,
like
yeah.
It's
so
so
nice.
cute.
It's like
Yeah.
heartwarming.
Yeah.
I think it's really nice.
Especially for like Disney to do something like this is just amazing, you know, and they're definitely going to get like a huge, you know, following after this movie comes out.
because
This is
the
gonna be
father's
awesome,
writing
yeah.
a book about it. He's an
Yeah.
author, so
Another reason to be obsessed with Disney.
Yeah.
to what?
Another reason to be obsessed with Disney.
Right.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, I was reading and it was really cute because he's like, I feel like the sidekicks, and he's like, because they're intelligent and compassionate, and each sidekick is different, and so
Right.
Owen's like, I feel like that, Dad, and like it's just cute because otherwise he doesn't really talk much, you know.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
But find out what some college students can't do at graduation when we return.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
College graduation marks the completion of a milestone, and what better way to remember this than to take a selfie while walking across stage while getting your diploma. But for students at the University of Florida and Bryant University, they've been banned from documenting this moment. Both schools announced that the graduates cannot take selfies while accepting their diplomas, along with a list of other things that are considered disruptive behavior. How do you guys think about this? I mean, I know it's most QU students' goal to take a picture and or selfie with President Leahy at some point in their life. Never mind, like, getting my diploma,
At
last
graduation,
chance.
right?
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
So let's hope they don't ban it here. Probably won't do that, but
I mean, I could see why they would do that because it's gonna, you know, disturb the flow of like the students actually like getting on stage and like, you know, getting
Right.
their diploma and leaving. Because imagine like, you know, University of Florida means a big school, so imagine, you know, actually like trying to take a selfie when you have like all these other kids like behind you. But still, I don't know.
I don't know about you, but when I graduated high school, the only thing I was worried about was not being that person who falls.
Yes.
right.
Like I was terrified.
Yes.
The graduation gown, they gave me the wrong size. So like it was dragging along the ground, and I'm like, oh my God, just get me off the stage and get me back to my seat. Like,
Okay, thank you. Yep, bye. Okay.
I could not be that person.
Yeah.
I mean, I love a good selfie, but I don't think I would want to take one when I'm accepting my diploma. Like, you just kind of want to get it, take your moment, and get off the stage. Like,
Yeah,
I
maybe
wouldn't
when
want
I'm
to be
sitting
like,
down, that's different, but not actually like going like on the stage and be like, hey.
Right.
yeah. So I don't think they would ever do that to QU students. They'd probably go into cardiac arrest, so it's not going to happen.
Maybe they'll like, if any of you watch Good Morning America, they have like a selfie camera. Maybe they'll just add one of those in front of the podium so everyone just walks by, just does, and then just keeps going.
Yeah, we should suggest
good
that
idea,
for,
yeah.
for next year.
Selfie cam.
Yeah,
Selfie
right?
cam.
That's all we have for you this week and for the whole semester. We'll see you next semester with more #that. Thank you for joining us. Again, I'm your host, Teresa, with Billy, Bianca, and Elijah. Thank you.